not a lecture, more like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, cook with a moxicillin. I've been the illest since no kid, Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a rap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter in YG's, pants is my code D. No, I ain't fame, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. See what Wolverines, and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. From Carter's Raw, then rap the work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, and if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
Bring a bill to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
Bring a bill to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
Yo, I got next game. Hey, right here, I got next. Hey, I'm next. I'm in. I got next game.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality.
I'm next. I got next game.
Cult of personality.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that
coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
At point, at 6'3", number 3, Jose Calderon.
We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them.
Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams, he checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Tony Roten in for Jose Calderon. On the court for Atlanta, Chambers in at point guard. Splitter is out there with Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in at the shooting guard. Nobody near Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the shot is good. Chambers got his first 3 points of the game. The Hawks offense was a thing of beauty at times to watch last year. They really came together. They epitomized that turn team so well.
You hit it right on the head. I mean, they knew how to find the open man. The ball always ended up in the right spot, and so many of their shots came from assists, second in the league in that category.
1:29 left here in the opening quarter. And Teague has it in the corner. Shoots it. No good off the front iron. Knicks trail by 5. Roten with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A follow. That's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plans, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Now, here's Roten. He's covered closely and stolen by Freak. Fast break, the Hawks. Teague with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He dishes it to Freak. No good from outside. New York's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Now, here's Roten. Back to Thomas. He feeds it to Roten. And it's off from three-point range. Can't get it to go. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get this. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offense.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow.
Here we go. Skip it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Chambers. He has 6. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Knicks trail by 9. Calderon kicks to Williams. Back to Calderon. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Splitter. Now Freak. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Looking here at some numbers for Calderon. Some last season stats for him. Was in at about 9 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
Well, you know it, Greg. You earn your minutes in this league. He's working at it, and I think more will come with time. Boy, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Aflalo. On the wing, Williams. Rebound, Atlanta. It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved coach of the year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple years, has a wonderful team game. You know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio. But he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
The kick out to Scott. There's the pass to Chambers. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Knicks trail by 5. Aflalo dishes to Thomas.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Lance Thomas at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New York trailing. And here's Calderon. He has 6. Aflalo right side. He kicks to Williams. And stolen by Freak. And a pretty tightly. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a night so far for Aflalo. 9 points and 2 steals as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the court right now for the Hawks, Chambers. He's in at the point. Scott is out there with Splitter. Then there's Teague. And it's Bazemore at the small forward spot. The dish now to O'Quinn. New York, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And the Knicks with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Calderon passes to O'Quinn. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Roten, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Roten's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
Splitter kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Chambers. Feeds it to Scott. Just his first attempt. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. You know, the Knicks made the playoffs every season between 1988 and 2001. It's kind of strange now to see the Knicks struggle to get into the playoffs so often. Only 3 trips in the playoffs the last 10 seasons.
Chambers kicks to Splitter. Here's Bazemore. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. For Atlanta, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And he makes both free throws. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Roten with it. 8 points for him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him. I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They've got Derek Williams, Lance Thomas out there with Calderon. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York. Retains possession.
Robin Lopez. Aaron Aflalo.
Here's Lopez. Passes it to Calderon. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So no problem for New York as they...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he certainly pulled his weight in the rebound department. His energy and his positioning were fantastic. Forget about everything else he did. His work on the glass alone had the big impact tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah,
living the dream. Bad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell and my mom's friends called her up and said, Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell? And my mom says, yes, sirree, Bob, it was him. That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
Word?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I going to throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game. I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me, so naturally I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. them cornballs mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, well, check this out, though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house, though. Yo, he's hotties ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome. We always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me, announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's Bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MC da FB, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis, parceiro.
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhar se limpasse, brilhava vocês. Monstro, das minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela. Eita é foda, gente. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade, ainda mais do que a palavra. A liberdade é feminina.
Southside, Cloverland, that every man out Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman out Cali with my eyes open belly. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make a drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, nigga, get it out with it. Say you need, I said, I get it.
We can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking
tell you about Vic.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord.
Buck, invite money team battles. It's true. Buck, verse me one-on-one unless you scared. Buck! God, is your mic working? I'm about to be out of this party, bro, if ain't nobody talking. If you don't know what, I'm out of here. Nobody saying nothing. What about 2004? Buck, verse me one-on-one, man. Off my bed, come on. Get off my bed. That's alright. Buck, how'd you miss that? Oh wow, I missed that. What? I missed that. How am I missing? That's right on the line. Fully maxed out jumpers doesn't mean nothing. Man. That has to go. Come on. Yeah, you ain't dunking on me. I could dunk on you though. If you stand. Oh wow, he ain't even try to dunk. Oh, you got that Kyrie. Clamps, clamps, clamp up. Boing. Oh wow, he laid it up. Come on, I could cross you. You gonna play defense so I could cross you? Alright, guess not. Game over. Boing, ow. Boing, ow. See, look, but I can make them. I can make these though. Splash. Hold on, one more time. Green light, splash. And then, huh? What the? Oh, you took this to my park. If you go downstairs, then I'll stop. I'm not gonna stop. No, but buck2004, but show overall. My overall's a 90. Stop, Gamora! Stop. Oh, you're so annoying, Gamora. It could be preacher standing. Oh, where you at? Hey, yo, Buck, burst me. Oh, never mind. Come on. on, Buck. Oh, wow. I'm trying to exit. I'm hitting circle. Come on now. Come on, I'm sorry, Buck. I was tapping circle.